How's it going, everyone? My name is Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 415 and post back on this channel. Back in the journey once again. Hope you all are having such a great Friday, taking another day in the week, of course. We are back. We've made it to the end. So please enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. And with that being said, today's message that I want to talk about is choose what feels right. Before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. Nothing, man, other than work and hitting the gym, running 3 miles today. Felt amazing. So other than that, the only thing I look forward to is leaving for Florida tomorrow. It's gonna be a good day. I cannot wait. So let's just get back into today's message. Choose what feels right. Choosing what feels right. It's that gut feeling that you have. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut. I feel like your gut can steer you off into the wrong way sometimes. But the best thing about it is, you can see, the two options that you can pick. You can either choose what your head's thinking or you can choose what your gut's trying to say. And I feel like most of the time, that gut feeling that you have is so truthful. There's been a lot of decisions I've made in my life, and I've always just chose what my gut feeling was. And honestly, I don't regret it. I never have. And, if there's been a time where that gut feeling was wrong, then you know what? I mean, it was wrong. But I feel like the gut feeling is like a true intuition that something that you're doing, it might be wrong, but something that you're doing, it might be right. It might be the right thing to do. And in my life, I've always chose what my head has said. Because I always try to think with my head and never with my heart. But sometimes the head thinks about these things to protect you. The heart is what should be leading. If you are so interested in something in your life and your head tells you that's not a good idea, obviously your head's going to come up with 100,000 thoughts a day, which is a true statistic, by the way. But your heart, you got to listen to what your heart says. If your heart tells you, you know what, this feeling, this passion that you want to do, it's right. You should do it. Listen to what your heart says, because your mind is just trying to protect you from failing. But in order to achieve success, you need to fail. So listen to your heart. If your heart's telling you it's the right thing, do it. If your head's telling you it's the right thing, then that is doubling down. If your heart and head are telling you to do it, it's the right thing to do. So understand that sometimes you just need to choose what feels right. Listening to your gut, listening to what your heart says, listening to what your head says, they're all great ways to go. But always think before you act on something. Always think, is this really a good idea for me? In the environment that you're in, if it is, go for it. But if it's not, take some time to kind of think about it before you act upon it. And choose what feels right for you. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you all have such a great rest of the evening. And remember, take care of yourself, use every matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.